We will see that theory says one thing, reality says another. It's going to be up to you to try to explain the difference.
Here at MIT in Cambridge, students load bridge designs into a machine at this structures testing laboratory.
You even have room for a train to go down the middle on the train track.
We were just saying that.
Guiding them is Professor of Civil and Environmental Engineering, John Oxendorf.
Our students designed small bridges. They built the bridges. They predicted how they would behave. And then we load tested them to failure. Oh, we're getting a bending failure here. A little, oh, snap.
We learned in class that a lot of structures do follow like the math and like the diagrams that we learn in class.
Designing a successful bridge never comes down to a single variable. It has to do with your geometry, construction details, the joints, the flow of forces. And it failed at about 65 pounds. And students learn a lot from these small testing exercises.
For professional bridge builders, there's also a lot to learn from the past, says Professor Oxendorf, who researches architectural history.
In the 20th century, most of our bridges were designed with a 50-year lifespan in mind. Historical cultures, they were building for perpetuity. Whether it's a brick arch bridge, a timber-covered bridge, or even a simple stone slab over a creek. These are methods of building that our predecessors developed using local materials. That has great applicability in today's bridges. How do we build bridges that are cost effective, have lower environmental impact, and are also beautiful to look at?
Locally, some of Professor Oxendorf's favorite bridges include Cambridge's masonry bridges, first built in the late 18 and early 1900s.
4 communities have maintained this bridge for 7 centuries.
And he has studied ancient Incan bridges made of woven grass, kept strong and usable by people dedicated to preserving them.
Probably even more important than material durability is how much does the community love the bridge? Do they want to take care of the bridge because it's important for the community? Bridge maintenance isn't sexy, but our economies depend on it and our daily life depends on it. We would like to see more research and investment in the maintenance and assessment of existing bridges, because this is really a frontier for the U.S. today.
While many bridges have been lost to time, others carry on but need updating. Now, a new technology could play a vital role in protecting and safeguarding their future.
Especially ones made of deteriorating steel.
How concerning is the level of infrastructure, including bridges, in your opinion, in the United States today?
You know, it's not homogeneous, the whole country, but essentially from the 620,000 bridges in the U.S., I believe 50% are rated fair and below.
But UMass Amherst professor Simos Gerasimidis is quick to make a point.
This is not a failure of either the inspection programs we have or of the maintenance programs we have. I believe, honestly, it's the scale of the problem is so big that you need like huge amount of money to be spent to bring back the condition.
A potential solution, cold spray, a 3D printing technique that scans and sprays metal powder at high velocity. This technology is already used in the aerospace and naval industries.
Essentially, what we are trying to do is regain the lost thickness of a corroded, let's say, plate. You have lost, let's say, 3 millimeters of material. You can go directly to that point and print very small areas, go really where the bridge needs to be sort of fixed. We don't need to do huge interventions.
Professor Gerasimidis and his team are collaborating with MIT and the State Department of Transportation.
Are you the first folks to be applying the cold spray to bridges?
To our knowledge, we are the first that we have applied cold spray on a bridge for repairs. We are the first, yes.
In Great Barrington, UMass is cold spraying small patches of steel on the Brown Bridge, scheduled for demolition in a few years. Now researchers wait and see.
I really believe this will work. I think it will work. It is something that I have been working on for a long time. I have seen the need. I see the technology. I see the potential. And I could not be more excited about this.
Of course, high-profile bridge disasters like the one at the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore last year, that's when a container ship lost power, hit the bridge, it collapsed, obviously. That's unnerving for everybody, but it happens every now and again.
But it's also important to point out that Professor Oxendorf says most U.S. bridges are safe. They are built to handle expected loads, not the impact of a tanker of the size that happened in Baltimore.